We are taught that great cities are built on immutable foundations, a mighty river, a mineral-rich mountain, a fertile plain. But what if a city defied that logic? What if its foundation was, by any traditional measure, nothing? Just sand, heat, and a radical idea. This is the story of Dubai. But it's not the story of glitter and glamour. You already know. This is the story of the world's most audacious economic experiment. An experiment that asks, in the 21st century, can you replace natural resources with pure financial engineering and branding? Can you build a forever city on the two most unstable materials of our time? Sand and debt. The original sin, a port without a purpose. First, strip away the skyscrapers. See the truth. Dubai was a minor port in a punishing desert. Its original economy, pearls. And when the Japanese perfected cultured pearls in the 1930s, that economy collapsed overnight. This is the critical starting point most narratives miss. Dubai's first lesson was in total economic obsolescence. It learned that relying on a single fragile resource was a death sentence. So, when oil was discovered decades later, the rulers did not see an endpoint. They saw a starter fund, a down payment. Unlike its neighbors, Dubai's oil reserves were modest and finite. The brutal calculus was clear. Use this temporary wealth to build a permanent economy, an economy that does not rely on what is under the ground, but on what you can attract from the entire world. The first pillar wasn't sand. It was strategic paranoia. The engine, a machine fueled by outsourcing. The vision was set: become a global hub. But how do you build a hub in the middle of nowhere? You outsource everything. This is the core of the Dubai model, and it is what makes it so revolutionary and so fragile. Dubai outsourced its two most fundamental inputs. Number one, the capital. The government and its corporate arms, like the now infamous Dubai World, did not have enough oil money. So they became masters of leverage. They went to international banks and bond markets and borrowed staggering sums. The iconic skyline is not just architecture, it is debt, solidified into glass and steel. The model's fuel is perpetual global credit. Number two, the labor. To build this debt-funded dream, Dubai needed an army. It imported one. Millions of low-wage migrant workers from South Asia, operating under the kafala sponsorship system, provided the physical labor. Simultaneously, it imported Western managers, financiers, and consultants to run it. Think about that. The city's financial lifeblood, capital, and its physical lifeblood, labor, are both entirely imported. Dubai itself became the platform, the brand, the irresistible, tax-free, rule-light middle ground. This is the second pillar, the hollow core engine. Its brilliance is its efficiency. Its peril is its absolute dependence on the outside world. The crack in the facade, 2008, and the ghost of tomorrow. Every fragile system needs a stress test. Dubai's came in 2008, when the global financial crisis hit. The flow of foreign capital, the model's oxygen, stopped. Instantly, property prices collapsed by over 50%. The iconic, half-built artificial islands sat like ghostly skeletons in the sea. The world realized Dubai World was drowning in $59 billion of debt. The mirage flickered. The question was not just, will it recover? It was, does this whole model fundamentally work? The answer came not from Dubai's playbook, but from the old world. Abu Dhabi, its oil-rich conservative neighbor, stepped in with a $10 billion bailout. It was a salvation, but also a profound symbolic moment. The futuristic city-state needed a rescue from the very petrostate model it was trying to escape. The lesson was seared in. The Dubai model cannot survive alone. It needs a backstop. Its autonomy has a price. The perpetual pivot. Can you outrun reality? Today, Dubai is thriving again. But the fundamental stresses have not disappeared. They have evolved. The climate paradox. The city that mastered air conditioning now faces summers that are becoming physiologically unbearable. Its very habitability is an energy-intensive engineering project. The geopolitical tightrope. Its stability is its product. Regional conflict does not just hurt trade. It devalues Dubai's core brand promise of safe neutrality. The copycat threat. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. Qatar's investments are direct competition, often with more money and less debt. The debt treadmill. To survive, Dubai must keep growing. To keep growing, it must keep borrowing and building. It is on a treadmill, where slowing down is not an option, so it pivots endlessly, from trade to tourism, from tourism to real estate, from real estate to finance, and now from finance to tech and the metaverse. Each pivot is a bet that it can stay one step ahead of its own inherent contradictions. The laboratory of the future. The Dubai model is not a city, it is a laboratory. It is testing a radical hypothesis that in our globalized world, geography, resources, and even population are optional, that they can be replaced by branding, financial leverage, and logistical genius. Its success is a masterclass in narrative economics, making a story so compelling that the world invests in it, literally and figuratively. But a laboratory is also a controlled, fragile environment. Dubai's experiment shows us the breathtaking potential of a world unmoored from old constraints, and also whispers a warning. When your foundations are sand and credit, you must build faster than the tide can rise, and charm the markets forever. It is the ultimate modern fable, not about a city that built on rock, but about one that learned to dance on quicksand, hoping the music never stops.